And welcome to video 9 of the playthrough. This one I've been looking forward to doing just because everything's kind of lined up to be some easy quest completions. So here at the Durable Dunsect Caravan, there are a couple of corpses of note that you're definitely going to want to pick up some loot from. These guards and the Van Graff thugs specifically have combat armor, which, short of power armor, is some of the best in the game. And then also loot the ash piles for other goodies. But for now, last video ended on my way to the Nellis Airforce Base, which is my current destination. Once you make it to Ellis and talk to the boomers, if you can survive the bombardment that occurs, you can come and go from the Air Force Base freely, and it is close to the Air Force Base where the last Paladin body is lying inside another crater, like the one between Black Mountain and Hidden Valley. And I also need to not forget that I still have Motor Runner's head to turn in for, I believe, some caps and some easy experience, which I forgot to do last video while I had the head. Oh, Brahmin. Junebug is in the background of the video. She's getting her steps in and also taking care of her laundry, which I'll be doing later on. Yup. Danger. See some more prickly pear fruit for bloatfly sliders. Seeing as how I grabbed some bloatfly meat last video. I feel like I gotta sneeze again. Oh, it went away. This field shack. I feel like there's something in here other than the star bottle cap. Toy box. Oh, 10 missiles. Holy. Yeah. Oh, the special BB gun with BBs next to it. I knew there was something in here. Apparently, get your missiles and get your BB gun all in one convenient place. All right. Yeah. You can either shoot them with BBs or shoot them with missiles. It's really your choice.
Whoa there, pal. You better slow down, or you'll get blown up like the rest of the idiots who thought they'd scavenge in boomer territory. Now that I've got your attention, might you be interested in a little information? It'll cost you, but it's well worth the investment.
Ooh. Read that.
You can tell me, or you can tell the underside of my boot.
Whoa, simmer down. I'll tell you, I'm a gambler and a scavenger. I've made some cash from gambling and some cash from reclaiming goods that are no longer being used.
Can you hear him
now,
talking?
Do you want my help or not?
Okay. Is there a way to get past?
There is a way, and I'll tell you. For a little wager.
Bless you. I'm the one that had to sneeze, and then you
Suit
end up
yourself.
sneezing.
Come back and see me when you get tired of picking shrapnel
you
out
took
of
it.
your backside.
Yeah. Alright, so you could gamble your caps with that guy, seeing as how like you have to survive, so obviously you can take the wager, come back and get your caps. I always forget to come back to talk to the guy, so I don't even bother anymore. Quick save it in case I do die, but usually if you just stick to the wall here, you will avoid the bombs. Ooh, that was close. Go beep beep. Okay, that hurt a little bit. Usually I walk away with like a blown up leg or something. I know. This was, I think, the last game Bethesda made before they made a sprint too, because they made one in Skyrim. And this is the guy to talk to, or he will force a conversation before he can be let in.
Hold it right there. Don't you move. How the hell did you survive that bombardment?
Still at 6.
I thought it was 11.
I don't know where you're getting your math from.
I don't know. I just feel like it should be 11.
But I had you zeroed in
I
the whole
had
time.
to for
Nobody's
several
that
videos,
fast.
and then
Move a
Vault
muscle now
11
and I'll
kind
blow
of
you to
kicked my
pieces.
ass.
Oh, maybe it's the Vault 11.
Yeah. That's where I got 4 more of my deaths before I had to come back and finish what I started. Distracting me from my game. I didn't come here to attack.
Then just stay where you are. Raquel will be here any second.
Says you.
I'll take this from here. I'm Raquel, Master-at-Arms for the Nellis homeland. Mother Pearl, our eldest, wishes to speak to you.
Alright, lead the way.
Follow close and mind your behavior.
Welcome,
My
child.
mask, baby.
Took your sweet time getting here, didn't you? I've been waiting a good 5 years for an outsider to come along and visit.
Okay.
Goodbye, people.
Okay. You didn't exactly roll out the red
Those
carpet.
howitzers of ours aren't just for entertainment, child.
You can leave it open.
Explosive ordnance is
I'd
what keeps the
prefer it
savages
open, so
at a
I get some cold air
distance.
back here.
Except you. There's
All right.
something
Don't
special
close it all the
about
way.
you, child. And it was the howitzers that gave you a chance to show it.
How might I be of assistance?
Oh, so many ways. Small ones to begin with, so we can get used to what it's like to have a outsider around and about. Should that go well, maybe you can help in big ways, too. We'll have to see.
Speech 20. How can we trust each other if you're going to be keeping secrets?
You have to keep in mind that you're our first contact with the outside world since I was barely a woman. Seclusion has kept us safe, but the world around us is changing. Neon lights in the distance, patrolling robots, soldiers. My youngers think our guns can keep out the world, but I think we need to let it in just a little, or become its victim. You're that little bit of the world, child. Welcome to Nellis.
Where do I start?
You picked a good time to stop by, for we're swimming in problems. My youngers can tell you all about it. Raquel could use help with the bug problem. Doc Argyle has wounded he's tending to. And Loyal and Jack might be looking for help with some repairs. Or you could just go see Pete at the museum and hear the story of our people. All you have to do there is listen. Come and go as you like, help or don't help, I leave it up to you. But I hope you'll show my youngers that not every outsider needs to be blown up.
Hello?
Well, we'll be doing
Morning.
all of the above, and hopefully not getting blown up in the process. It's actually, all this stuff is really easy, especially if you do energy weapons. The ants will explode upon contact with lasers, so that's going to be cake.
Mother Pearl's instructions are clear. You can move freely around Nellis, and artillery spotters have orders not to fire on you. These are extraordinary privileges. Don't abuse them.
Okay. Mother Pearl said you have a bug problem.
Long story short, the power failed a few days ago because giant ants have tunneled into the generator room and set up a nest. I led a team down to exterminate them, but there were so many of them. We lost. 2 killed, 3 wounded. Personally, I think it's more than a savage can handle. But if you want to kill those ants and switch the power back on, feel free.
I can handle a few ants.
Sure, anyone can. But there's more than a few down there. See for yourself. One other thing. The ants must be eating gunpowder from the munitions down there, or something. They exploded when hit by a flamethrower. One of us was using a laser pistol. Same thing. Bullets seem okay, just don't hit the artillery shells. Loyal's been working on some kind of weapon to use against them. Maybe you should check with him.
Will do, just because he's also got another quest. And we should have enough skills to pass each and every skill check and to help the wounded. I think the hospital's somewhere over here. The 3 wounded from the... Oh, it's the museum. I'll get it all the way. 3 wounded she was referring to are the ones that we're going to end up helping.
Hey, you're the outsider. Mother Pearl sent word that you'd be stopping by. You must be eager to hear the story of our people.
I'd like to know about your people.
Wonderful. I'm sure you've noticed the mural on the wall of this hut. Shall I tell you what it all means?
Sure, I can spare the time.
Excellent. Imagine you're the first outsider to ever hear our tale. Ages ago, long before I was born, we lived underground. Everyone had guns, but the Overseer wouldn't let us explode anything, not even a hand grenade. We left and wandered the wastes. There were savages with knives. We blew them up with frag mines and grenades, burned them with flamethrowers. It was neat, but there was a downside. For every 43.6 savages we killed, we lost one of our own. We needed a new home. We needed Nellis.
Those are some pretty good numbers, kid.
Here we have prospered and multiplied. Here our mighty guns destroy any savages who might try to harm us before they can even reach our gates. Well, until... But... Not saying you want to harm us or you're a savage, but anyways. Nellis has revealed many secrets. It has taught us how to fly the bombers once based here, and it has taught us where to find one. And that is our story so far. For this last image is our future. To restore the bomber, to fly the open skies in armored safety, raining high explosive ordnance upon ignorant savages. This is our destiny. I'm pleased that you listened to the entire story. Perhaps there are details you'd like to know more about. Let me know.
So, you can, well, loot the snow globe there, and talk to him, and get more rep with them, and get the experience from the checks.
Now that you know the story of our people, you must have all sorts of questions.
Realistically, I should fast travel back to my base, sleep in my bed, get the XP bonus, but I'll just do this. I have some questions about your people's history.
Ask away.
Why did your ancestors leave the safety of a vault?
So you know about the vaults? Yes, we lived in one of those. Ours was numbered 34. In our vault, everyone had guns, but the Overseer wouldn't let you fire off any of the really fun ones. I guess all the little pops and bangs at the firing ranges just got boring after a while.
Explosives, yeah. Any detonation with a yield of less than half a ton of TNT is boring.
Exactly. We haven't detonated any atomic warheads since before I was born. But besides that, it's a heck with nitpicky restrictions. Anything else you want to know?
I'm surprised Nellis was empty when your people found it.
Several automatic warheads detonate here 100 years ago, leaving the base highly radioactive. The savages of the waste, ignoramuses, all avoided Nellis by habit.
Science 35, whereas your people had brought Geiger counters with them from the vault.
That's exactly right. You're very knowledgeable for a Sav, an outsider. Anything else you want to know?
How did you survive till you cut off from the world?
Nellis is a completely self-sufficient community. We draw water from Lake Mead, solar arrays provide power, and we grow our own crops.
Survival 4, you must cultivate soy or legumes for protein in addition to grains.
Indeed we do. Very impressive. Anything else you want to know?
What are howitzers doing at the Air Force Base?
You're right. They weren't here when we discovered Nellis. We found the guns at a huge weapon depot called Area 2, many miles from here. It took many weeks to drag the guns and their ammunition back to Nellis. and it was the last time any of us set foot beyond our homeland.
Speech 40, that howitzer battery is a monument to the grit and resolve of your people.
Thank you so much. I'll be sure to pass that on. Anything else you want to know?
How has Nellis people taught you to fly?
Once we restore power, we learned that some elaborate chairs we've been sleeping in were actually virtual reality simulators. We believe they were used to train combat pilots. We used them extensively. I alone have shot down over 500 Chinese Zion 85 fighters. Before you ask, I'm afraid there's no way you can be allowed to use the simulators. They're for our use only. Sorry.
Boo. Speech 55. Oh, to slip the silly bonds of earth and dance amid the soaring birds.
That's beautiful. Yes, it's exactly like that. So free, so... words can't do it justice. Anything else you want to know?
How did you learn where to find the old bomber?
Loyal found a file somewhere on the base, with magazine articles, photographs, a map even. It seems that a bomber, apparently the 29th of its kind, crashed in Lake Mead on July 21st, 1948. Just imagine, that's over 300 years ago. The photograph shows that it was basically intact, and the map tells us exactly where to find it. Except we haven't left Nellis in decades.
Repair for it. You could attach ballast to the plane and then haul it here for repairs.
Yes. In fact, that's exactly what Loyal has planned to do. You should go talk to him. I wish everyone were just as interested in our story as you are. Maybe I should act out the battles. Or learn how to throw my voice.
Alright, I'm done here. Goodbye.
See ya.
Get accepted with the boomers. You know what we'll find? Loyal and Jack, they both have two separate quests to do. Loyal's Sunshine Boogie is easy to do since we've already been to Helios 1. Jack's will require some back and forth, but we have the speech to pass all checks to finish
I hope Pearl
the
knows
quest.
what she's doing, letting you wander around Nellis as you please.
Raquel said you were working on some kind of weapon to fight giant ants.
I started building a sonic emitter that might do the trick, but it's useless without knowing the exact frequency that would kill the ants.
Here you can pass a science or speech check. Any signal over 22,000 hertz at 150 or more decibels should do the trick.
Hot damn, you're right! It's a matter of boosting across those thresholds, not exact amplitude. You're smarter than you look.
Thanks.
Just so happens I was testing it at 24,000 hertz, so it should be good to go. Place it near their nest and cross your fingers. Signal's too high for people to hear, so no harm done. But it might make you feel sick to your stomach.
Wait,
What is it, outsider?
I'm looking for ways to make myself
If
useful.
that's so, how about you look into repairing the solar arrays on the roof of the generator building? Nothing too complicated about it, but it's a long ways to walk my old bones, and there's been that ant problem over near there. You can't miss the array. It's on top of the generator building smack dab in the middle of Nellis, between the two runways.
Pass through a place called Helios 1, maybe I can find parts
Are
there.
you talking about that damn brat light we've seen blast off to the south occasionally? I was wondering what the hell that was. If they've got the parts, bring them on back. We need to get the array back up and charging.
I'll be back.
Be sure to stop on back and let me know when the arrays are fixed.
Hey,
Alright, Jack.
so you're the outsider. Lived your whole life out there, huh? Wow. I always thought you savages probably spoke a different language. But I hear you sound like us.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking for ways to help anything come to mind.
What I could use is some scrap metal. It may not sound exciting, but around here we have to recycle every rivet and plate. The other thing, you being from the outside and all, well, I guess you'd call it a personal matter, but, well, forget it.
Speech 35, where I come from, we discuss personal matters all the time.
That must be nice, sharing yourself like that, not being embarrassed or anything. Well, the thing is, there's this girl.
Tell me about her.
Oh, you can't miss her. She has short red hair and she's the most beautiful woman who ever lived. You'd really talk to her for me? What if she feels the same way? What if she comes here like you did? What if she gets blown up? What if she doesn't like me? Oh, geez. I better just let you handle it. I'm better with machines. They don't make my stomach queasy like this.
I'll look into it. Stranger things have happened.
That would be amazing. As in, I would thank you forever.
Alright, so we get the two quests from them. We got the quest for Raquel. So those out of the way. I will help everybody in the hospital and start knocking these out one at a time. Oh, and also grab the paladin corpse, which is the reason I came here. Schoolhouse. Medical station, there we go.
I know Mother Pearl is letting you wander Nellis as you please, outsider, but I have patients to tend to.
Looking for ways to make myself useful.
I have 3 patients here who were gravely injured fighting those giant ants in the generator building a few days ago. I've stabilized their wounds, but they're in bad shape. Do you have medical training?
Medicine 40, I have extensive medical knowledge. Let's see what I can do.
If what you say is true, you can do us a world of good.
Sure can. Alright, first one. This man's leg is seriously injured. It may require amputation to save him. Are you sure you want to attempt the operation? Medicine 50 or higher required. Perform the operation. Upon further examination, after cleaning the leg, you realize it can be saved. You carefully remove the existing stitches, clean the wounds thoroughly, and then restitch the wounds closing using a much more effective procedure.
That was some fine doctoring. I could learn a thing or two from you.
This man looks like he has a serious infection. Improper treatment will kill him. Would you like to treat him? Treat the infection. With a combination of natural herbs, bandages, and some disinfectant, you're able to clean the wounds and help boost the patient's immune system enough that he'll survive.
Excellent treatment. I hadn't thought of that.
Now, liked with the boomers. This man appears to be severely injured. Swelling around his face and neck is interfering with his breathing. Are you sure you want to treat him? Level 60 medicine or higher. Treat the patient. After carefully considering treatment options, you realize that the patient is merely having a strong allergic reaction. By cleaning all the wounds of ant venom and administering a steroid compound, you reduce the swelling and the patient's breathing returns to normal.
I thought that man was done for, but you brought him around.
Alright, so everybody at the hospital's been helped. We've got all the speech checks passed, or skill checks passed at the museum. I guess now would be as good a time as any to do the ants, because with all the fast traveling, will be the most opportune time to hit up the paladin corpse. And I'm not sure if plasma will set the ants to explode, so I'll switch back to my laser rifle and do it that way. What will happen when you place Loyal's device and activate it is it will kill all the ants in the area. So if you want to sneak past, or you can kill them all if you want with a gun. I typically just kill the few that are in my way to place the device, and then let the device just rack up that experience for me. And there's 2 ways into the building here. I take the back way because that's the closest way to get to where to place the device. There will be 1 ant for sure on the way. Might be a second one. I think I should be able to sneak my way to the Hive Hill, whatever, from here. Oh, there it is. So place the device and then you activate it. ammo. This place has got so much ammo. And a bunch of ant meat, which can be used for something. I don't have it written down on my whiteboard. I know there's a fire ant fricassee, however you want to pronounce it. But I'm sure I can do something with all this ant meat. But yeah, where I came down from, all these shells will have a bunch of goodies. Oh, right, there's a missile. 308 rounds. Most of the ammo is for people with guns. There are a couple grenade rounds for grenade rifles. Might get lucky with some microfusion cells, but there is also missiles and a mini nuke around here somewhere. 12 gauge, 308. There, so there we go. There's one mini nuke. I think there's another one, or it might be excuse me, another missile. Oh, there it is. For some reason I thought there was something back here, but I'm not gonna bother and loot all the ants that have just died. We're gonna activate the power here. So, Ant Misbehavin is done. Guess next will be... we fast travel to Helios 1 and loot those arrays that we passed. I don't even remember how many playthroughs it was. There will be 5... There we go. 5 arrays to salvage. About a half hour to go. Well, hello there. Hey.
Hey, man.
Junebug was being cute. Alright, yeah, just follow the hash marks, tick marks, whatever you want to call them. Salvage the array. Need 20 repair to do that. And next to every array is going to be a toolbox with some goodies in them. Hope I don't have to worry about the dogs. Not sure if they're going to respawn or not. Looks like they are. Maybe attacking them around the NCR will cause the NCR to turn hostile, so I am just going to shut them in and not have to worry about it. So, got all the spare parts for Sunshine Boogie. That's right. Oh, when the enemies are by, say, I'm pretty sure I can fast travel from here. There we go. Drop off some of the stuff I just looted. Make room for the paladin corpses. Ooh, and we'll drop off the named guns, Annabelle, or Abilene, and Thump Thump. The other four I want to keep on me. Might as well. The Young Hearts is going to take a lot of fast travel. Young Hearts. And it's to an area I have not discovered yet, but it's not far away from one of the places I have. So we'll go fast travel back to the base, and the Paladin Corpse is in the town back this way. There's a car on fire, and that's near the crater where the corpse is. I think it's down this way. The corpse will be, I think, either in the hole itself or against a wall, concrete wall. There we go. Let's take it all. Oh, I thought this was on fire. Either way, we got what we need. With enough weight to continue on. Fast travel back to the where we started at the Durable Duns sagged caravan. Merchant. Killing a fiend. Which I thought I seen a laser RCW. I did. I can't carry the armor. I'll unlock the fast travel place and maybe I ain't gonna come back not for that armor. Can't really do much with it.
Hey there. Here's the rest of the payment I promised you back in Good Springs.
Goodbye.
I'll see you around.
I don't think there's anything else I can talk to Ringo about.
That fiend leader shouldn't have messed with our great army.
Got some rock flour. Yeah. Raquel be sleeping. Or Janet, sorry, not Raquel. Raquel's the lady back at Nellis.
You should go talk to Blake or Alice. They handle most of our contact with visitors.
I suppose you watch the boomers over at Nellis sometimes, do you?
I watch all sorts of things with my binoculars. Who wants to know? And why?
I do, because I've been inside Nellis. There's a young man there who has a crush on you.
Nice-looking blonde boy? I always wondered if he was watching me back. What's he like?
He's nice, maybe a little naive. Seems convinced you're the love of his life.
Really? That's so sweet. I'd love to go meet him. Is there any way the boomers would let me visit Nellis?
I'll ask Pearl to make an exception for you. If you lie,
This is so exciting. Let me know how it turns out.
if you lie, she will go to Nellis and get blown up by the bombardment, which will end the quest. And I doubt Jack is going to be happy about that. I should have just fast traveled to the array and finished that. Yeah, might as well. It's right there, but I am so lazy. Load time so nice on the PC. Alright, we'll fix the 5 solar arrays. Yeah, you could fix the ones that are already up here if you have a high enough repair. I do not. Repair is my favorite skill in the game, just because it helps make the most money. But there are other skills that require points to be put in if you want to complete the game, as I've been doing it. It's just by no means the best, it's just how I enjoy playing the game. You're able to get a lot of the content without having to do a lot of extra things. I think it completes the quest automatically. Nope. Talk to Loyal. I believe Jack and everybody's in the barracks sleeping at this time of day.
Hey.
Oh no, I gotta talk to
How
Pearl,
is
not
your
Jack.
visit with us going, stranger?
Jack is interested in a girl.
Well, well, this is welcome news. Who is she?
She works for the Crimson Caravan.
She's with those traders? They've tried to contact us before, but I'm not interested in trading with greedy savages. This presents a bit of a problem. Jack isn't allowed to leave Nellis, and I doubt she would make it through the artillery alive.
Speed 50. It would mean a lot to Jack if she could come to Nellis.
I suppose Jack deserves a chance at love. You can tell Jack she has a free pass to enter, but he is responsible for her actions. Do not make me regret this decision, outsider.
Goodbye.
See ya.
I am so close to dinging. Alright, Jack, where are you at? They give me a bomber jacket to take to her. Hopefully. If not, I can repair the RCWs and make room for the weight. How much was that one laser rifle worth? 800. No, well, there's two, so 419. And fuck it, I'm not gonna vendor laser rifles anyways. I'm gonna keep them to repair. Jack.
Have you seen her? The redhead of my dreams?
Good news, she feels the same way.
She does? You mean it? That's incredible. What happens next? Can she come here? How do we make sure she doesn't get blown up? Should I talk to the gunners or to Pearl?
I spoke to Pearl, but Janet needs a way past the artillery.
Here, take this boomer outfit. I'll let the gunners know she's coming, and not to shoot at her.
Alright, and while we're in this neck of the woods, Loyal should be nearby. Or maybe not. Oh, there he is, Loyal.
Hello, outsider. Need something?
I repaired the solar arrays and increased their efficiency.
An impressive piece of work. I'll keep that in mind if jobs come up in the future. Bye.
Bye. There's my level. Alright. Lockpick needs to get to 75. This is some good perks here. Do tag. Could take that back, or you know what, I'll just put it in energy weapons. Wouldn't mind doing it in repair. That'll give me free 15 levels of energy weapon skill, yeah. Aunt Misbehavin. Raquel. She's got like a shed or something that she makes a camp on.
Really? So we may see our dream of flight soon.
I see the power's back on. The ants are all dead?
Yes, it's safe to go down there
Maybe
now.
Pearl is right about you. Because I don't know how you pulled that off. I'll tell
Magic.
Loyal to send someone down to clear out the eggs and repair the generators. Good work.
Thanks. So now we talk to Janet. There's either a barter or a speech check to pass to let Janet go over contract. I think the speech check is 80. I never really did the barter one because I just don't have barter up really much. Barter up very much. Yeah.
Hello again. How's your boomer friend?
Great. Actually, I want to talk to you about him again.
I was hoping you would. What's going on? Have they agreed to my safety yet?
I've got a boomer uniform for you to wear while you cross to Nellis.
There's one more thing. I have a work contract with the Crimson Caravan, and if I walk away, I lose the wages they owe me. Could you do just one more thing for me and talk to Alice McLafferty about it? I know if I do it, she'll just say no. I'd hate to lose the money.
Yep. Lafferty. No, not her. I end up having to steal from her later to help Cassidy to get the other follower.
Welcome to the Crimson Caravan Company New Vegas branch. What may I do for you?
Janet's asked me to talk to you about releasing her from her contract.
Ah, yes. Her infatuation with a boomer she's never met. It's a small camp. Word gets around. She's aware she's breaking her contract, which is undoubtedly why she sent you to talk to me instead of coming herself. Janet is free to leave, but she forfeits the wages she's owed. That's the price of contract breaking. Take it or leave it.
Speech 75. Are you really going to ruin what's supposed to be the time of happiness for her?
Being sentimental is not how I made the Crimson Caravan so successful. But I'll allow it, just this once.
Thanks.
Janet will be paid what she's owed. Consider it a gift.
Will do. Alright, talk back to Janet, and then once she makes it to Nellis, I can talk to Jack to complete the quest.
Have you spoken with McLafferty yet?
I can visit to pay what you're owed. You're free to leave.
That's great. I can't believe you went through all this trouble for me. Thank you.
Later. Alright, so what to do now? I know. I'll bank my stuff one last time. And turn in Motor Runner's head. All the fast travel should get Janet to Nellis. Deciding whether or not when I want to finish the Boomer's quest chain. Because the next part isn't too bad, but getting to the bomber is a pain in the ass. Probably enlist the help of Boone again. Because there's some shit that needs to be killed along the way. Let's turn in Motor Runner's head. There we go, Karen. Forgot where it was for a minute. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fill 15 minutes. Maybe I'll do some exploring. So next video is either going to be I finish Nellis's quest chain or I knock out the Brotherhood of Steels. I'll probably be able to do both, to be honest, because now that I got most of the work for Brotherhood of Steel, it's easy enough.
Anders showed up here not too long ago. I'm told you're the one who got him out of the vault. Can't tell you how relieved I am. Sending him on that mission was a mistake.
You didn't have a choice. The Fiends are a growing threat.
That's probably true, but I wonder if I should have taken a different strategy entirely.
Probably.
Although my options were certainly limited, with most of our forces tied up garrisoning this place. Regardless, what you did for Anders isn't something he or any of us around here take lightly. We're all glad to have him back. Thank you.
Motor Runner's dead. I brought his helmet as proof.
Unbelievable. That man has given us so much grief since we set up here. This may be a major turning point for us. I can't tell you how many times we thought we'd taken him out, only to have him show up again later, taking more heads off of fallen troopers. This is for the bounty. And this is from a pool me and a lot of the soldiers around the base had going. You may not be in CR, but hey, it's only fair.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Let's hear light. Some easy experience. Maybe I'll get started on finishing up Nellis. There's not much left to do. It's just you gotta walk past some death claws, fight your way past some cazadors to get to the landing where the bomber, where you can get to the bomber, and it's just fighting the death claws.
Hello.
Is not fun.
It's great to finally meet you.
Hi there. It's great to meet you as well.
I'm glad you made it out here. You're even more stunning up close than you were at a distance.
And you're even more handsome up close. Do you think it'll be okay if I hang around here for a little while, so we can get to know each other better?
Of course it would. I'll have you set up with some quarters with some of the other women. Evening. Thank you for getting Janet to Nellis. I've never been so happy in my entire life.
See you.
Bye.
Here we go. Yeah, back. We're going to Pearl's. Pearl's barracks. I think, yeah, is over here. I think soon I'll start the Honest Hearts DLC.
You have done well to earn the trust of my people, child.
Well, I think I've done everything I can to help out.
I believe the time has come for you to show your value in full. The people have come to accept having you around. Find Loyal and ask him about our people's fondest dream. He will tell you what to do next.
It's not bad work for somebody who's been here 15 minutes. Got about 10 minutes left, Junebug. So I've got about 10 minutes left.
Pearl sent word saying it's all right to tell you about the lady in the water.
Lady in the water,
A
what's
long
that?
time ago, long before the war that killed just about everything that ever lived, a bomber crashed not far from here. A bomber was a flying contraption that could drop explosives down on anything it flew over. But anyway, moving on. This bomber crashed down in Lake Mead, pretty damn near intact. When we got to Nellis, see, I found this article in a magazine all about it. There was another B-29 around here, part of a museum. Couldn't fly, but had a lot of spare parts, see? Get where I'm going? Since I was a young man, I've dreamed of raising that lady from the lake and bringing her back to life. What do you say?
How do you expect me to raise the bomber from the bottom of the lake?
Simple. Attach deployable ballast to the plane and float it on up. Here is a remote detonator. Once the ballast is attached to the plane, just hit the detonator from the shore and let buoyancy handle the rest.
Alright, I'm game.
Good. Here's the deployable ballast. Go find the plane, attach the ballast, and hit the button.
Any ideas how to get to the bottom of Lake Mead without drowning?
Might try holding your breath. If that doesn't sound good enough, talk to Jack. He was working on a rebreather once.
So this rebreather that Jack gives us can be used to reach the ammo supply in Vault.
Hey,
The one with the sacrificing people. Vault 11. Alright.
I've never been so happy in my entire life.
Well, so you can help me breathe underwater.
I just need some parts from a pressure cooker to create a hermetic seal for the rebreather.
Science 45. Corn silk, rubber hose, and removable adhesive would make good hermetic seal.
That's a brilliant idea. I can put that together right now. Here you go. A new rebreather.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Alright, this is where things are going to become less fun. I'm going to have to get Boone again. In a perfect world, I would repair enough guns to buy an anti-material rifle from the gun runners with explosive rounds, and with Boone and explosive rounds, he does a good job of fucking shit up. Find Boone. Let's get this done. Hopefully.
Someone finally put down that sick motor runner son of a bitch.
That was me.
Is it time?
Let's travel together.
I'm ready when you are.
Alright. Yeah, durable insact caravan. I think I got all the guns on me that I'm gonna need. Oh, the death claws. I think they're only young death claws that I need to kill, so hopefully it'll be doable. Cazadors I'm not looking forward to, but I do got some anti-venom on me. And the fiery purgative will also help with poison. I am not too worried about the Cazadors. It's the death claws I'm worried about. So we are just going to take that slow. Why am I in combat? And from oh, scorpions. I don't think I've ever seen scorpions here before. And then rad scorpions, I think, is to make antivenom, which I don't have written down. A few more minutes. There's kind of a safe house that I use as a retreat point if I need to make an exit, but I can't make it too far without running into the first deathclaw up here, so maybe it'd be a good enough time to stop once I hit the safe house. Oh, there's a workbench. Did I? Okay. Fishing battery. Doctor's bag, bunch of stack. Boom, you need to not be there. Antivenom, medics. Fresh potato. Either way, that's good enough. Oh, it's a book. Tons of bullets. Alright. The first one should almost be within sight from here, but I think that's where I'm going to call it for now. Thank you for joining me this time, and it's probably going to be until next weekend that I release my new video, because I'm working overtime this week and it just kills my motivation to get stuff done outside of eating and sleeping. So, see you when I see you.